So you know, here at Kung Fu Connection, we've got gazillions of dragons everywhere because they're a very powerful element of Chinese culture. So we're going to have a little story for the kids today about dragons. So today, we know that magical dragons exist only in your mind and imagination and myth. That's why they're called mythical creatures. But in ancient China, the people firmly believed that dragons were real and powerful. The dragon was the sign of the emperors. And over time, the dragon became a nickname for China. In ancient China, dragons were thought to be wise, caring, and a bit mischievous. Mischievous means they like to play around a lot and get in trouble sometimes. They did not breathe fire like we see in the movies. They had personalities and they had magical powers, and they could appear and disappear whenever they wanted. They could turn into beasts if they were angry. Dragons in ancient China were a composite. A composite means a mix of things, and they were parts of different animals. These mythical creatures had a camel's head, a snake's neck, fish scales, eagle claws, tiger paws, ox ears, deer horns, and whiskers. Their job in ancient China was to act as guardians. That means that they were protectors. You see, they weren't scary. They loved them. Legend says wood dragons are brown. They guard the forest, they're imaginative and curious, and come up with brilliant new ideas. They're not as selfish as the other dragons, and they share well, like I hope you guys do. Now, fire dragons are red. They guard the wind, fire, lightning, and sky. These dragons are the most outgoing and short-tempered. Then there are earth dragons, which are green, and they guard the earth, the crops, and the mountains. And they know the value of cooperation. See? Metal dragons are gold. They guard metals and precious gems. These dragons succeed because they refuse to accept failure, like you guys. They have little caring for the feelings of others, and they're really selfish. Now, water dragons are blue. They guard the rivers, rain, which is very important, wells, and water. They get along well with all people. They know how to accept to defeat, and they know how to rebuild. Very important. Since the ancient Chinese firmly believed that dragons were real and had special magical powers, dragons were an important part of ancient Chinese daily life. They were blamed for a great deal that went wrong and credited for things that went right. Dragons were, and still are, a fun ancient Chinese invention. That's it. Enjoy.